My name is Marley from Boston Quality Cleaning, and I'm here with Lynn, a great customer that we have for about 7 years. And Lynn will tell us what she thinks about our work in her office.
Well, as Marley said, she's been our cleaning service for the 7 years. We're a small full-service graphic design firm, and quality cleaning comes every other week for us. We don't probably need much more than that because we are small, but they are always on time, punctual, incredibly affordable, wonderful to work with. Like I said, we've been with them a long time, and the only thing I can think of that would be a unique story, one business day, the sewer actually backed up into the restroom, and of course, as you can imagine, it was kind of a nasty mess, and just made a quick email to Marley, told her, what our situation was, and they sent somebody over that night. It was incredibly appreciated because that was not fun. The other thing that is nice about working with them is they're very responsive via email, which is easier to handle during the busy day, and they've always met all of our needs, so we're very pleased to have them as our cleaning service.
So again, how many years again?
7 years.
7 years. And one quick question about how did you find them? How did you, it's like, I'm going to invite a company to provide a fee estimate for our office needs. How did you find them? How did you get in touch with them at the first time?
I actually found them on the internet. Mm-hmm. We were researching, we hadn't had a cleaning service since we moved into this building before, and we're in the Boston area, but we are outside of Boston proper, so finding someone that would come to this area and do, for a small company such as ours, where it would only be an every other week service, was a bit challenging. So we contacted, 3 that came and interviewed, and we were very pleased with them.
And that's a very interesting question that we always trying to address, is like, why one company, let's say in this case, versus the other one? In this case, why Boston Quality versus the other 2 companies? What was that one thing that made you choose Boston Quality? It's like, they do this, or they have this. Did you remember? Because it's been like 7 years.
It has been a long time.
But do you remember, like, why Boston Quality?
Well, they were definitely affordable and were willing to fill our needs. We have a unique floor surface, and we didn't want just any type of chemical used on it. They were willing to work with what we recommended to maintain, our facility in the way that we chose. And meeting them face to face was a big thing. They came to our office and had a conversation with us, and that was impressive, being that the other ones just returned, estimates via email. So it was nice to meet them and know that they would take good care of our facility.
So, in other words, it would be like they met you when you could see the owners face to face. They were very accommodating about the needs.
Yes, they
and very responsive, because you're meeting face to face the owners in order to provide the service for your company.
Yes.
All right. And what about recommendations? So, do you recommend them to other office in Greater Boston area?
Absolutely. They do a good job, and they're very responsive, and they've just been a really good fit for us.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.